destined to see my ancestors. I'll be brave in some red leather.
The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. We're all set to bring you NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Brent, this should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight. And nice read, as usual, by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Taken away by Williams. With the drive. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And here now the Thunder. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. 5 on the clock. 8 feet away. Again, the Thunder score.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's McDaniels. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Now here's Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says
could go down to the last possession. And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
From downtown, Hartenstein pulls it in.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Crafty move. James can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Pass to Holmgren. Look at Chet finish the break.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Oklahoma City now. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Doncic. Hartenstein pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Lakers trail by 13. They get it back. Here's Reeves. Some solid defense from Williams. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They have it, Oklahoma City. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Pass to LeVert. To the left side wing. The three is up. A nice shot by Krejci. Krejci's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Niang. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Outside man. LeVert outside. Misses the three. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Young from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Hawks trail by 17. Young looking around. From downtown.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. From behind the arc. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Goes up again. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 19-point game. Pass to Johnson. There's Young with the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Can't connect. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Count it. Good. Williams has got his first 2 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Oh, there's the alley. Embiid with a steal. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Tries it from 16.